Hi, it's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Friday, the 21st of February, 2020. We are using the Crow Tarot for our message today. All right. Card from the bottom of the deck. This is our potential theme in the day. Are you ready for this? I am. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Making another reappearance for this week. Brilliant clarity. You know, it's really good to continue seeing this card. We are in a Mercury retrograde, and oftentimes in a retrograde, our communication is challenged. How we express ourselves, or, misunderstandings in communications. I wouldn't be surprised if we shuffle out the Communicate Clearly card today from the Angel Answers deck. But the Ace of Swords does bring brilliant clarity. It's a divine and cosmic gift on offer to us from the universe, from the divine all that is. It also gets to the heart of the matter. It's a reduction of verbal clutter when you see this card. Be direct. Be succinct, say what you mean what you say, be impeccable with your word from the 4 agreements, that kind of energy. And interesting, I was just looking at the 4 agreements the other day, and that might be something worth reviewing. If you haven't looked at it in a while, check it out. All right, let's see what the Ace of Swords connects to. Our first card, Emperor. Again, another repeat for us. I think we had these two. Was it in yesterday's reading? But the Ace of Swords was over here. Emperor was in the same place. Regardless, look at this. Wisdom, knowledge, experience on offer to us in the energy atmosphere of the day. So you have a combination here of the Ace of Swords along with the Emperor. That means get your stuff together. This isn't these 2 cards together are not a whimsical energy. And while I enjoy a good flight of fancy myself, these 2 aren't having it today. They're not about whimsy and fancy. They're really about being direct and succinct. So the Emperor, as you know, strong Aries energies, all fire this one. I love that about him. I also love that he has so much experience and so much to offer us. And he's exceptionally generous in the way that he shares. I tell you always, in tarot, he has the reputation for being a know-it-all, but it comes from his great number of quests in life and his curiosity and his desire to satisfy the mysteries of his own life, his own experience. He is the father of the tarot. He is the counterpart to the Empress, and he is showing up today within us. And I feel that's going to come through our intuition. There'll be no talking us out of what we know to be intuitively correct and right. We know what yes feels like inside ourselves. And yesterday we had a message with the 7 of Swords about being talked out of truth and how that robs us of our joy when we acquiesce to something that is a falsehood. That's that's the Achilles heel to the people pleaser. So consider that. The Emperor won't have it, nor will the Ace of Swords. You will be put in a position to accept your own truth and to settle for nothing less than that. Coming with it, 7 of Pentacles. Oh, I love this card. I used to eye roll it and heavy sigh over this one too, because the card has, or the reputation of this card as well, is one of waiting. And waiting breeds frustration and resentment, and then in turn impetuousness. And this card has become such a joy because it is an invitation to savor, and it is an invitation to be mindful of what you're doing now that's contributing to your happiness and your fulfillment. So typically this card is shown with a person in a garden, and they're checking the harvest, and there is an implication that they are impatient for the harvest. And the message that is shared so often is you can't rush it. You know, the fruit doesn't ripen any faster than it ripens, and if you pick it now, it's just not as sweet. So I love this. I love that this crow is looking at the Emperor. I love that the Emperor is looking toward the Ace of Swords. And this is us in contemplation, appreciation, gratitude, meditation for where we are right now in this moment. Coming with it. The Tower again. Goodness, we're seeing a lot of this card. And you know, to be fair here, you want to be direct, clear, succinct, fiery Aries energy when you have the Tower card on the table. Now, this card has been showing up. It's shown up once in reverse this week, too. So here we are back again with it upright, though. And the feeling here is it's come out of the reversal and into the upright, which means the reversal was more the universe is going to deliver. Whatever's unstable, it's delivering the resource to make it stable. And it may have come in some sort of shock and awe type of fashion for some of you. Here we are with it in the upright today. And through our clarity, through our intention, through our contemplation, meditation, the garnering of our gains, the mindfulness of our experience, the wealth of our experience, we now are back in the driver's seat here with the Tower. It's not the universe coming in and delivering the shock and awe. It's really us noticing what's unstable, and it is through this kind of clarity and this kind of vision that we're able to see that and take action on it. The next set of cards, 3 of them came out. My feeling here, before I even turn these over, is we've opened a doorway for ourselves with this. So perhaps the universe had to give us a little bit of a kick in the pants with the Tower and the 7 of Cups in reverse earlier in the week, and we acted on it. It may not have been comfortable, it may not have been pleasant, though it's engaged our clarity and our strength and our wisdom and our experience and our ability to savor and appreciate and have gratitude for what is right now. And then that brings the stability we're looking for. Yes, pieces and parts are coming away, but they're pieces and parts that are no longer in service to the greater whole of our happiness and fulfillment. So this feels like a doorway to whatever's next in these 3 cards. And our first is the Chariot. That's nice. I'm glad I picked up on that intuitively, because whatever this doorway is that we've opened for ourselves, we are going through it in Chariot-like fashion. Now, we have the Emperor, father to the Chariot. The Empress and the Emperor are the parents of the charioteer. So we're taking it on the run now. We've opened this door for ourselves. We've stabilized something. We're in appreciation, gratitude, and savoring, clarity, wisdom, all of it. And we're taking it into the Chariot's energy and moving it dynamically forward to, look at this. Yes, yes, there's the doorway card, the Ace of Pentacles. 2 aces now in the reading. The Ace of Pentacles, another divine and cosmic gift. So we've opened a door for ourselves and stepped through it, and the universe has opened one even wider for us. This message has come in repetition for us this week, and it's wonderful. So pay close attention to it and how it applies to you and how you're moving forward without hesitation and in a dynamic fashion through the gateway that the Ace of Pentacles offers. The Suit of Pentacles is about resource, tangibles, physical. It's also a card of great love. So this is love of self, loving yourself well enough not to be talked out of what you know to be intuitively right and true, And this creates the kind of clarity that you begin to trust as you allow for it over and over and over again. And as you do that, more and more opportunity opens up for you. So you have the Ace of Swords and you have the Ace of Pentacles. This is something that feels more etheric, and this is something that feels more earthy. So we're bringing them together, and the 7 is, all 7s in tarot are heaven touching earth within us. So this is what's happening here. We are the Chariot, and heaven is touching earth. Heaven and earth in these 2 cards. And where's that taking us? Love it. Okay, I did say we were moving deeper into our own happiness and fulfillment here, and there's the 4 of Wands. It's the happiest card in the minor suits of tarot. It's the 1111 portal card, and again, it's more of a doorway, something we've stepped into. This is exactly where we're going. Anything unstable in the Tower has been presented to our intuitive knowing, and we've seen it with our intuitive eye. So anything unstable there, we are correcting, we are making it right, making it whole for ourselves, so that we can step through these doorways that are being held open for us into the 4 of Wands. This is bliss, joy, happiness, love, love of self, love of beloved, family, friends, your soul tribe. It's all here. Right here. So we're celebrating this energy, and this is what we're moving toward. Now, some of you undoubtedly are going to be in a position where you're more in a 7 of Pentacles. You feel like you're waiting. This really is a card of allowing. So you may not necessarily have been seeing signs and evidence that shows to you that this is really what's going on in the energy atmosphere. And for those of you in that position, the cards are inviting you to trust your inner knowing, your intuition, trust your experience and your wisdom, and communicate more with your guides, angels, and the divine, universal, all that is. Ask for signs, ask to be shown, and then allow for it. You can't rush that either, but it will show up for you. All right, let's move on to angel answers. You know what to do. Ask a question if you've got one. Allow the cards to be a fresh message. Or to confirm something for you. First card, and hey, it's one we haven't seen in a while. The situation will improve. Yeah, I'm going to put that with the Tower, because it's up to you on how you work with your tower, work with your foundation. Next. And this is improvement, and you can see it happening here. Chariot to Ace of Pentacles to 4 of Wands. That's some pretty sweet stuff. Next card. Do believe I said that too earlier in the reading. Take action. We have been taking action, and it's right there in the 7. In light of this card appearing to be in some kind of stillness, this is one of those cards that when it looks like nothing's happening, everything's happening. It may be happening behind the scenes. It may even be happening beyond your clairvoyance. It's still happening. Next. Ooh. These cards are super intense in a positive way, and I am absolutely humming from it. Does that happen to you? Those of you who have tarot decks, do you feel the hum from them? Do they call to you from your tarot cupboard? Ooh, look at this. Listen to your intuition. I love that this happens in the cards. I love that the message wants to be heard or, yeah, wants to be heard so well that it will continue to repeat itself. Listen to your intuition. The Emperor absolutely does that. Okay, next card. Our affirmation from the universe has your back. We've got... This is one of my favorites too. My fearless freedom lights up the world. Yeah, it's in your smile. It's in the sparkle in your eyes. It's in your giggle and your laugh. That's how you light up the world. Beautiful. Let's see what our spirit animal is today. Oh, interesting. Coyote. Had a wee bit of a coyote experience myself yesterday. So check it out. See what Coyote Spirit wants to share with you. How it would like to inform you. What is Coyote connecting to within your intuition? How is this little soul being a guide for you? Okay. Well, there it is. Happy Friday, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, as always. And the February mid-months are up on the channel. They'll be linked for you in a video. Personal readings are available as well. Check the description box. Have a beautiful Friday, everybody, and stay tuned for a weekend reading. Peace, love, joy, blessings. Bye for now. And of course, namaste.